After a fantastic qualifying yesterday, it's finally time for the race, here at one of the most exciting circuits on the Formula One calendar. Welcome from Suzuka. It's the Japanese Grand Prix. A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles. It's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 circuit. And the drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. Keep an eye out for overtakes into the final chicane. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and starting next to them is George Russell. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Piastri, Norris, Yuki Tsunoda and Verstappen, Antonelli, Leclerc, Sainz and Liam Lawson, Fernando Alonso, Hadjar, Alex Albon and Stroll, Bortoletto, Doohan, Nico Hülkenberg and Pierre Gasly. Behrman and Esteban Ocon lines up at the back of the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me today, a man small in stature but big on comment, Anthony Davidson. Hello. Glorious Suzuka. It's a bit like Silverstone, an iconic track for which we couldn't have an F1 season without it. And so much for the drivers to think about around here.
Absolutely, Crofty. The only figure-of-8 circuit that we have on the calendar, and you kind of wonder, why don't we have more? Because it's such a good format. The drivers love this track. It's got a great flow to it, a fantastic circuit. Not the best for overtaking, but my goodness, from inside the car, it's a real treat for the drivers.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check, okay.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations. Well done.
1-2, baby. 1-2. Yeah.
And Leclerc to the line, to the checkered flag. It's King Charles today. He wins.
They had to be decisive with their overtaking today as they worked their way through the field. And those kind of race victories are so enjoyable because it's not just like winning from the front. They really had to work for it today.
And it's time for that special moment for our special three today. The podium awaits our top three finishers. And who gets to take the top step of the podium? Yes, it is I, Leclerc, Charles Leclerc on top. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.